is based on this topic. But before starting any of our seminars, as usual, I'll request our Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Dr. Dhubajyoti Chattopadhyay, Sir, for his welcome address.
Good afternoon, everybody. As we're running late, I don't want to waste much time, but definitely want to thank the organizers, specifically the Uddog, for organizing this specific program, which is on a very important day. I'm sure that you know that this month is actually what we call it as that the month for making the people aware about the cyber security and things. Now, when we say this word cyber security, I'm sure that all my dear students, you all know about that many of us already face this type of problem with respect to this cyber security, with respect to the number of hacking things happening every day, reportings and other things. But what is really this particular term means, and what are the different impact of this are the things which are going to be discussed today. We are very happy that we have with us Sushobhon Mukherjee, who is the director of this Primate Infosiri, and we have Niladri Roy, the managing partner of Samved Softech Solution LLP, and Abhishek Chakraborty, the senior regional manager of the EC Council. Now, I'm sure that after the deliberations of these seminars, we are definitely going to learn quite a bit about this importance of this cybersecurity awareness. What are the future possibilities of cybersecurity? That is also, again, another very important part. And you know that there are so many different types of things are going on as an additional points you can earn. That also you should get to know about from this seminar regarding these future possibilities. Basically, when we are talking about the AI, ML things, there are quite a bit of things which are coming in this. Then also the incorporation of the quantum safe cryptography, the zero trust security, the IoT security, and also right now everybody knows about this biometric authentication, and everybody is talking about Aadhaar and other which are getting very much complicated with respect to this. So now the country itself needs quite a bit of cybersecurity workforce development. So in that respect also, you people can really think about the possibilities, future possibilities. The blockchain for security, the international collaboration which are going on right now with respect to the cyber threats, which are definitely cross-border in nature. Those things are becoming very, very important. So cybersecurity awareness is paramount in today's digital age, and staying informed about evolving the threats and security best practices is crucial for individuals and organizations. Additionally, the future of cybersecurity holds exciting possibilities as technology continues to advance, offering new solutions to protect against ever-evolving cyber threats. Today's meeting, today's seminar is absolutely aiming for this, and I'm sure whatever you are going to learn, my dear students, you have to think about it properly and how definitely you are going to use this information for your future is very, very important. Thanking all of you for your presence, and definitely thanking all the speakers who are present over here, our whole Uddog community who are present over here, the faculty members, as well as the dignitaries who are here. Thank you. Namaskar.
We do have a lot to talk about this specific topic and today's seminar, but before that, we would like to felicitate our respected speakers for today. And for the felicitation, along with our Vice Chancellor, sir, I would request Dr. Oyan Chakraborty, sir, Principal TINT, and Ina Bose, ma'am, to please come up on stage. And PK Visa, sir, also. Our first speaker, we have Mr. Shushoban Mukherjee, sir. So, sir, I would request you to please be on stage. Next, I would request Mr. Nilatri Roy, sir, to please be on stage for the felicitation. Next, I would request Mr. Abhishek Chakraborty, sir, to be on stage. Thank you to the speakers and dignitaries. But when we talk about Udyog, I would really request Ina Bose ma'am to say a few words for today.
Good afternoon, students, faculties, and the eminent guests today who deliver some enlightening speech for us. A few times the name Udyog has been mentioned. Let me inform the students who are not aware of Udyog. Udyog is our Entrepreneurship Development, Innovation and Incubation Center. So today's program is an initiative of Udyog. To reiterate what VC sir just mentioned, two things. One is, this month, October, the month of October, is called the Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And the entire month we were so busy enjoying and celebrating the festivals that we almost skipped to commemorate this month. So the last day of the month we thought we shouldn't miss it. And so we have organized this today's program on the last day of October. Students, for your information, probably a year back, I had read a report of NASSCOM which said that the country needs over 50,000 cybersecurity professionals. While we are scared, while we are stressed with the thought of the security threats, the cybersecurity threats, which is disturbing our daily lives. But at the same time, it's encouraging to know that students have many opportunities ahead. 50,000 professionals are needed by this country. Now, there are two aspects of cyber security. One is the technical part. Probably Mr. Shushoban Mukherjee, Mr. Nilati Rai, Mr. Abhishek Chakraborty, they are going to talk today on the technical aspect. But there is another side, which is the legal side, the cyber crimes that's happening. So we have our law department representatives, students and faculties also here. You should be also aware of the technical part. Anyways, we are already running late, so I will not take much of your time. I would request Mr. Shushoban Mukherjee, Managing Director of Prime InfoServe, a leading company who's handling cyber security measures. Mr. Mukherjee, please deliver your keynote address for today.
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. So are you all excited? Everyone in the back, because we will be not having little monologue, because we are still in the festive season. Though Madam has already said we should not forget our cybersecurity month, but all of us here still in a festive mood. Shubho Vijaya to all of you. Still Diwali is about to come. So in between we are going to talk about cybersecurity is very painful. So in my next 15-20 minutes, because I don't believe we don't have an attention span more than 20 minutes. So I'll try to cover my presentation, maybe followed by some Q&A around 15-20 minutes. Otherwise, it will become very boring. Madam has rightly started that there are a lot of opportunities as per NASSCOM report she was referring. But on the other hand, she also mentioned initial few discussions will be on the technicals. But believe me, cybersecurity is not a technical subject. It is completely psychological. So from that viewpoint, I'll have my slides. There are few slides. Generally, I do not prefer very burden, lot of text, lot of image kind of slides. But today, since it is the last day of the cybersecurity month, I have put up lot of slides which is having lot of messages which I will not read through. The agenda is post our session is done. I'll try to share the same with the madam, and that can be circulated among the students so that it becomes a kind of a ready to reference kind of document, so that whatever we'll talk in 15-20 minutes, few jargons, few keywords, everything might not be possible for all of us to understand, but at least if the slides are available with us, some basic best practices, do's and don'ts, we can follow in our life, go to our home, go to our colleges, our students, our friends, our parents, so that at least outcome of the cybersecurity awareness month can be fulfilled. So from here, we'll start our discussion. Myself, Shushoban Mukherjee, as Madam said, I run a company called Prime InfoServe, which is a CERTIN empaneled company. Many of you who do not know CERTIN, which is Computer Emergency Response Team, Government of India. So their purpose is to govern national security, national critical infrastructure security, and many organizations like us, part of CERTIN, we try to cover across the region, many states across India, try to cover the security part. So this is very interesting slide, the way generally I try to start. So left hand side, this images is actually not Google downloaded images. It is actually, though I don't have time, that's why I'm not carried with me. These are the gadgets I still have in my home. Means I still remember once I got my first credit card in 1999, I bought a Walkman called Iowa Walkman. I don't know, many of the students here have not seen the Walkman. Any of you have seen Walkman? Any of you know? So in the gadgets I have mentioned a lot of images, like there is a Walkman, there is a torch, there is a floppy drive, there is a digital calculator, there is a transistor. I bought my first camera, which is a KB20 Kodak camera. And many of the devices at this moment doesn't exist. And everything got converged to a small little device, which is nothing but a smartphone. I think all of us sitting here, everyone is having smartphone. I should ask this, rather I should ask a reverse question, who is not having a smartphone? Rather interestingly, I come from my telecom domain, Once I was launching in one of the premier telecom authorities in Kolkata in 2004 to 2006 period. We are launching broadband in Kolkata. We used to have a black small little dongle. We used to have 1 GB data per month. And now, if I ask all of you, everyone will be using around 1 GB to 2 GB data per day. And I think that is also many of you are thinking lower. Because last day in the Shaptami, I went to a place of some birthday celebration of a engineer, like one of you. He said, no, I'm not liking this home at Baguihati. My home at College Street is better. Why? He said, in College Street home, I have 50 GB data I can consume in a night. I said, what do you do? He said, I do a PlayStation. I see this 4K kind of movies in the Netflix. So that is the kind of consumption we are into now. So fundamentally, moment we have changed our this small little device, and we are hooked up to the internet, we are consuming so much of data, so definitely a lot of consequences are going to happen. So definitely moment we have this kind of data, so we are consuming many things, means all of you, I can see many of you still looking at your mobile because you are afraid of some of the Facebook likes or some of the reels someone has liked, someone has commented. We do not want to miss it. Even once we go to sleep, last thing we see in my mobile, and once we wake up in the morning, first thing we want to see in my mobile. Because we are so much hooked up with the data, and definitely we consume so many kind of things. This is the internet downloaded image you can download in 1 minute, what all we do. So the message I have mentioned in the slide, in the back, if you cannot see, so we are in the digital transformation kind of a journey. Data is always on, but as a humans, we are sleeping. Sleeping means we are not conscious what is going to happen, what is going to happen with my data, we are into kind of data transformation kind of journey. We are saying data is my new oil, but we are not at all conscious about our data. Why? What are the consequences will be there in our next slides. So fundamentally, this is the kind of a situation. And this is no longer a meme. I think many of you have received the same message in your WhatsApp. Like we are all hooked up to the mobiles. We are going to a puja pandal. We are not seeing into the pratima in front of us. We are just seeing into the mobile. Everyone in front doing it in the mobile. And that's why we are saying about artificial intelligence, machine learning. You can see machines are learning whatever we are doing. Based on our behavior, based on our usage, the machines are learning, and a lot of consequences are going to happen. So we'll start with this two-liners. So one is definitely all of us think my machine means my computer, my mobile, my tablet, whatever. It is everything is safe. All of us sitting here, generally we believe in this philosophy. Everything problem is in the next house. When fire will come to my house, I will take some actions. Otherwise, everything is much safe at my end, at my home, at my institute, in my organization, wherever we are, everything at my end is everything is safe, and I can never be hacked. So believe me, these two are myths. So last day I was attending a session. So one of the leading motivational speaker, he has given me an example that is very interesting. I would like to share. Like first time once Sachin Tendulkar did a double century in one-day cricket. By that time, it was like a myth. So no one did a double century in one-day cricket. It was like impossible task in a one-day cricket is impossible. So once Sachin Tendulkar is doing that, Birendra Sehwag in the balcony, he was seeing Sachin Tendulkar has made a double century in one-day cricket. Birendra Sehwag came and did 2 double centuries. Then Rohit Sharma came, he did 3 double centuries. Right now, sitting here till now, in one-day cricket, including men and women, we have 24 double centuries. And one lady also, she did a double century. That means the myth got broken. The fundamentally cybersecurity awareness month will be only successful when we can ignite that spirit to among all of us, because all of us put together is a society, we are part of nation, we are part of country. So we always keep on complaining government is not doing something or somebody is not doing something, but from our end as a normal citizens, if we are not able to ignite ourselves and break this kind of myths, we cannot proceed further. So fundamental philosophy is everything is vulnerable. Either we know we are breached or we do not know, we are breached. Moment we can believe in this philosophy, our journey becomes little seamless. Though it looks like little scary, many of you might be thinking, but absolutely please understand we are living into a VUCA world. I think you have heard about a VUCA word. Who has heard? Any one of you, volunteers, you have heard about a word called VUCA? What is VUCA? Anyone in the back? So I will be not only speaking, because then you will all be sleeping in that sense. Anyone in the back, you know VUCA? What is the term VUCA called? Anyone, volunteers? So then only I can understand you are engaged with the session. It is not, because there will be a lot of questions. I will ask you a lot of questions post the session. Though I am not carrying some rewards, but yes, some rewards also can be given. So maybe we can note down the names and I will hand it over to the madam. She can also transport. So yeah, anyone from you from VUCA? Do you know VUCA? VUCA is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. So that is the kind of world we are living into. And as I started my session, it is a kind of a psychological kind of a game. So cyber criminals are playing on that fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So just believe me, tell me, if someone called you in your mobile saying, I am calling from SBI so-and-so branch, yesterday you came to my branch, some KYC activity is pending, so some OTP will come to your mobile, please give me the OTP. And you have, because first two parameters got passed out, means you have a branch account in SBI, that branch. Yesterday, definitely you have visited. So moment these two parameters got authenticated, you are believing that particular person who has called you, it is actually from that SBI bank, and you have given your OTP to him. And then you have started crying, my money got out from my bank. So tell me, what is the cyber security here? It is no cyber security. Because you have given your OTP, your money has gone. So similarly, we are complaining like in the ATM machine, we are putting my card, some keyboard, some camera, something is placed out in the device, and my information got copied, and then my money gone out. So there is no technology. There is no technology actually in that sense. Cyber security, we are thinking very high tech, very sophisticated. It is not my cup of tea. It's not like that. So psychologically, moment we are becoming weak, we are getting hooked up to the machines, and the other people like including Jamtara and whatever, whomsoever is coming, and they are thinking, they are taking the advantage of it. During Corona time, I have having a story. One of the lady was coming to Chennai to Kolkata. So she has started driving towards the airport, and suddenly a call came to her mobile. I am calling you so-and-so airlines. So you are traveling by this flight this time? Well, yes. So some problem in that flight got cancelled. So I am sending you a link. So please buy a new ticket there, and this money will be refunded. So that lady was already perplexed because everything was getting shut down. She has to come back to Kolkata. A lot of information got right. Like, yes, she has that particular flight, that particular airlines, that particular time. Some link has come. She has paid the money. It was not. It was not authenticated from the airlines. That is the kind of social engineering is being done. Means in today's situation, if I analyze any one of your social profile, we can understand almost everything. What is our mood? If I am, what is happening in my job? What is happening in my family? If I am traveling where? If I am available at my home and traveling to some other locations. We are attending a seminar today here. So every movement can be monitored. So we are under severe surveillance. Like if you go to your Google location settings, you will find Google remembers last 1 year wherever you have traveled. Because moment you have set up the GPS and location setting on, Google is remembering everything. We might have forgot it. So the social engineering is so powerful, the restaurant knows which particular day, which particular time, along with whom, what kind of preferred kind of pizza you have taken. Because that is the kind of analysis is being done. So in this kind of situation, if we are not able to become conscious, we cannot proceed anything further. So fundamentally, this is the situations. I'll not try to make the session very technical because that's why I'm trying to put a lot of stories. Fundamentally, it is a kind of a Tom and Jerry kind of situations. Because you might have all have seen that cartoon. So he is trying to put up a wall in front of the house. and somebody is digging a hole and taking the crowns and jewels. So that's happening in our situations also. You might have heard about, yesterday and day before yesterday, there was the news of ICMR that COVID data, 81.9 CR data gone public. And I'm sure government will come and many people will come, they will try to justify why it has not been disclosed, everything is fine and like. Because you might have heard about Aadhaar data leak, PF data leak, every time what this kind of leakage information comes into the news, so all of us put together, sometimes it is government, sometimes it is organization, sometimes it is institution, we always come and try to justify nothing is leaked, everything is safe. That is not the story. Because tell me, definitely Aadhaar authority and the PF authority, they have put best of the breed technology in their gateway. Of course, they have the financial power, technology, everything they have. But now let's talk to the reverse situation. You do a Aadhaar KYC update in your residential area in some of the shop. So that particular machine, that particular shop, he does CSC bill payment, he does the IRCTC ticketing, he does some kind of tendering formalities, all different activities need certain different dependencies. Someone says this kind of Java plugin is required, someone says this firewall needs to be stopped, someone says this is required. So now, imagine a situation, that particular machine somewhere in the endpoint, in remotest part of the country, somewhere it got compromised. Compromise doesn't mean today's situation is a virus attack. Because in 99, 2000, 2001, that time we all used to have this virus, my file got corrupted, machine is performing slow, it is very visible impact to me. But nowadays it doesn't happen like that. So something is silently residing in my machine, whatever I am doing, silently it is monitoring, taking out my data, I am clueless till the time somewhere something has happened and something said this, my data is out, somebody is doing morphing, somebody is using my image for some particular purpose which I am not aware of. So, you imagine that particular machine is compromised. That means something malicious is installed in his machine and that malicious code is sniffing lot of data. Now that particular machine is trying to do a Aadhaar authentication with the Aadhaar server. A authenticated session has been established to update your Aadhaar data. So it is automatically creating a backdoor and ultimately whatever best practices they have put in the gateway level, this is I am giving you an example, how critical and how easily it can be done. Because nowadays we are all hearing about ransomware. If you know dark web, if you have heard about dark web, if you go to the dark web, ransomware along with the decryption key is available only in $40. So the student like us, like they will be definitely talking about CH and EC Council programs. Many of us who once moment we learn some of the tools and technologies because we are getting carried away. Because what we will do? Because as Madam said, there are lot of opportunities in the market. Not only in India, even in sitting in Kolkata, I know at least 10, 12 organizations, including us. We are always looking at eligible candidates. But candidates or maybe students like us, all of you need to understand whatever we have learned, how we can apply in our life and how we can make it meaningful. So fundamental story is, whatever we are doing, it is a Tom and Jerry kind of situation. We are thinking we have safeguarded everything and somebody is taking down my crowns and jewels. And it is no longer just limited to some money gone out from my bank, it is touching our lives. So many of you will be knowing about this Momo game, Blue Whale kind of games, even if you have heard about this WhatsApp kind of a fiasco, Pegasus kind of a data sniffing, and ransomware is definitely known to us, and many of us are hooked up to the, like a fun, like you might have known about Sarha app, you might be knowing about very much OMG kind of apps, so where we feel like how you will look like in your old age, like which film star and all, we are thinking it is very funny. But moment we are integrating with my Facebook or some Google or some kind of integration technology, we are not understanding how they are analyzing our data. You might have heard about Facebook breach. So it was a Cambridge Analytica kind of a breach. I'll show you how you can actually protect from that in few of the slides. But fundamentally, many of the fun elements actually keeping us in dangerous situations. It is no longer only about money, it is about touching our lives. Nowadays, it is physical word is not required, it can be a country can be devastated with kind of cyber activities. Like all our power grids now connected. If we can shut down a power grid in a particular area by compromising some system, it will lead to disaster. So, and these are few of the facts and figures I will not read through, but that is the kind of situation. Like we are right now, I think I have already spoken around 5-10 minutes, but every 39 seconds there is an attack. So situation is that scary. All of us need to be conscious and take corrective action so that we don't get carried away in this kind of situation. And cybersecurity, as I have already started speaking, so many topics, so many situations, so many technologies, so many threats. So definitely situation is very complex. And we are into this kind of situation. Any one of you know this movie? Who has seen this movie? What is this movie? Hera Fairy, okay. So the background is the wall. So this is actually the firewall situation is today. We are talking everything in front, they were talking which day, which particular area, what kind of trunk or something they are going to capture, and somebody in the back end, in the wall, created a hole and listening entire stories, and on top of that, he is applying his mind and doing the needful. So the fundamental philosophy I am continuously harping on every time. So it is about psychological game. We are thinking we have a wall, but actually the wall somebody has already digged a hole. So we are not at all safe. We are into this kind of situation. So what we should do? So these are the few images, someone from the back you might not be able to see. So maybe once we'll share the slides, because all whatever is written I am not going to read through. I'll just give you some of the headlines. So fundamentally two common sense has been told here. So let us be skeptical and let us act something on hurry. Skeptical means what? So someone, now is the puja time, somebody giving you a lot of offers, something is free, something is, if you click on something link, something you will get, some money, some gift voucher, some mobile company is giving you something, some lottery, something very lucrative. You need to be very skeptical. You need to control your greed. Please understand, like we all has faced the problem in Bengal, money market kind of problem. Somebody is giving something very aggressive something, some offer, some money, some offer, some gifts. You have to be skeptical. And do not take actions in a hurried approach. Like somebody given you a SMS, by 9 o'clock today your electricity will be down, and call up this number and take actions. So without verification, so don't take action. So these are few examples. In every situations, I have few of the slides as a case study, so that which all of us face day-to-day life. So fundamental common sense, let us be skeptical, control our greeds. Let us not take actions on hurry. So these are the few practical situations we are facing. We are going to book a hotel, we'll find out, search in the internet, first 2-3 links it will come from the phishing links. It is not actually from the hotel, but using digital marketing it has come to on the top, first 2, second 3. Now if you go to the hotel site, you will find almost all hotels are mentioning, this is number is not our original number, please on this number. So these are the real life examples. In the festive time we are going to book hotels. We are getting calls. Some parcel has come on your name. Please tell me your address, something. You have said, no, I have not booked the parcel. Okay, no problem. So you need to cancel the parcel. Some OTP will come, give me the OTP. It's very easy, so I'll give the OTP. So these are happening in our day-to-day life. Booking hotels, parcel kind of scam. Aadhaar-enabled systems. Somebody was talking in the initial things. So nowadays, Aadhaar has given some systems like without even using your ATM, without going to the banks, you can withdraw maybe some limited amount of money, but it can be withdrawn. So now people have become very smart. So many ways your Aadhaar biometric or maybe thumb reading can be used. So very small technique, it is not that very hi-fi technical. You can go to your Aadhaar either in the mobile app or maybe in their website, and you can mask your or maybe lock your authentication data so that whenever it is needed, you only use that. Aadhaar-enabled payment system, cyber grooming, like you are all students, so all of us are, as I said, hooked up to the social media and all. A lot of people are trying to connect with you, unknown people making friendship, trying to give you a lot of interesting story. Maybe somebody will tell you something in the fashion line, somebody in the movie line, somewhere something, some trust will be built, and then it can be misused. Juice jacking, how many of you know? Any one of you know? In the airport, you keep on talking. There is a USB jack. We will just put the mobile phone in the charge. So in the mobile phone cable, it gives you the charge as well as it can transfer your data. Once you connect to your laptop, it gives you options. You are only doing a charging or you want to do a data transfer also. So fundamentally very small things. One is definitely in the unknown places, you do not use the USB connections. You use your own charger. Otherwise, even if you are bound to use that USB drive somewhere, at least ensure you are only charging it, data transfer is not enabled. And if even after that you are more technology enthusiast, there are USB locker also. So that means all data cables will be already disconnected. So you can also use that. But fundamentally, you need to be very sure wherever in the unknown places, we should not use the USB ports for charging my mobile. And cyberbullying, definitely I'll be having a different slide, so I'm not discussing cyberbullying here. Cyberbullying, sextortion, doxing, these are the few new terms. Sextortion and cyberbullying you might have heard, but doxing you might not have heard. So fundamentally it is happens what? So as I said, we are sharing almost our every data in my social media, all my, many times we are taking so many in pictures in my mobile phone, we are not consciously use those kind of data. And somebody in the social media using those kind of information, they are using the same and trying to harm our goodwill, repute, and images. Sometimes they are doing some kind of morphing, using certain data, threatening us to impact our images, and they are trying to harm to ourselves. So fundamentally, this kind of situation, what should we do? So fundamentally, we should be conscious about sharing our personal information, including images and information in anywhere and everywhere. And secondly, fundamentally, more precisely, if something happens, because as you are saying, nothing is 100% secure. Whatever you do, whatever best practices you follow, something still might happen. So fundamentally, we should not suppress the facts. If something happens, like students like you, cyberbullying, somebody is trying to bully you, so you should immediately tell to your friends, your parents, your teachers, or maybe in the cyber cell, there are actions can be taken. So somebody is saying something, some specific images will be getting published to your friends circle, and you should not get scared with the situations. The moment will become scared, and the cyber criminals will take advantage on top of it, and definitely they will try to take actions against that. Doxing is also like that only, like without my consent, because you might have heard in India now data privacy bill is all around, so globally also. So without my permission, if any specific information is made in public, somebody has done it, this is a punishable offense. So if we observe something might has happened with some information, some thing has been made public without my knowledge, without being doing anything, so we should take actions. There are certain specific laws in the country, in the IT Act and severe penal codes, there are actions. So definitely we should not be ignorant about the same. Somebody might have shared my data which is not harmful at this moment, but which can be harmful in future. So whenever we find some information of my personal nature which has been shared by somebody else, we should take action. We should not be ignorant. Morphing also in the same line, as I said, your particular one image has been taken, it has been superimposed with some other kind of images, some kind of video. You might have heard about some anonymous WhatsApp kind of or messenger kind of calling. So if the number is not saved in your mobile or the person is not in your friend, if you do not know that person, you should not take that video calls. Because moment you have accepted the calls, they are using certain specific kind of images, taking the screenshots, and then they are spreading the message and posting anywhere and trying to push you for some money or something other things. So fundamentally, we should not do any anonymous activities with whatever devices we use. And financial fraud is also very important. The golden rule is we should take action within 1 hour of the activity. RBI has said, moment some money has gone out of my bank, which is non-authenticated, I have not taken that action, somebody might have done it. So first we need to put a complaint to the respective bank, respective police station. And nowadays situation has become much more easier. Many of us will keep on complaining police is not understanding. We have a portal called cybercrime.gov.in. There we can file the complaint. There is a helpline number called 1930. We can call up there. So golden hour is 1 hour. So by that time, if we can take actions, there are chances by 72 hours RBI can recover the money from the switch. But there are a lot of, in the clause, there are a lot of stars also. Like something has come and you have clicked on the something message and you have shared the OTP. Many times bank will say it has been, I am not at fault of it. So, but even after that, if something happens, how fast we take actions, how fast we take complaints with the respective authorities, chances will be higher, my money can come back. And definitely now, these are the few keywords in every of the slides I tried to mention. Ransomware, I think many of you have heard about it, because like my machine got encrypted, none of the data is, I am not able to use. And many of the time, it may not be the individuals, may not be sometimes corporates and enterprise, we tend to get carried away and pay ransoms. By giving ransom, it doesn't help anything actually. Because even after paying ransom, they will give you the full data. They will be keeping any trace in your machines or maybe infrastructure, we are not sure. First of all, we should not pay ransom. So secondly, we should take some basic actions, which I have mentioned here, like you should block your RDP kind of protocols file, remote access, because it is not required. Like whenever somebody needs something like TeamViewer, AnyDesk kind of connections, so that particular time I can enable, but otherwise my remote connection should be blocked. My machine should be enabled with endpoint security, some at least basic antivirus at least, if I am not able to. So we need to have a firewall and VPN kind of situation. We need to keep regular backups. So I'm trying to tell you some basics. For enterprise landscape, we can have so many other things also, but since all of our students here, I'm trying to focus very basics, which is possible for us. So I'm not asking you to something, you have to buy a lot of things which is costly. There are a lot of free things are also available even in the antivirus space. At least without having something, you should have those features. You should have the anti-spyware kind of solution. You can have the ad blocker kind of a situation in your browser, so that at least few basic things you can take care, so that the sophisticated malware attacks doesn't happen. Because nowadays situation has become much more scary. Like it is no longer exe file. You have received a PDF file, you have received a normal email message, you have received an image and video in your WhatsApp. Some malicious code can be injected inside there, and from that something can happen. Few basic best practices can be done. Like in your WhatsApp, you stop downloading the auto-download features. When image and video should not be auto-downloaded. Very small little thing, every one of us can do it. So whenever I receive some video and images from authenticated source, some known number, then only I'll manually download it. So let us come out of our conveniences. We keep on saving our CVVs and card numbers in my mobile. And in my mobile or in my laptop, wherever, all my applications are having same username password. My Google, my Facebook, everything is same. Secondly, whenever I have used any application, I do not log out. I mean, suppose my machine is compromised, my Facebook is logged in, Twitter is logged in, Instagram is logged in, Google is logged in, everything is logged in. We never log out. So few basic things if we do not follow, so we are like a information security highway, we are sitting and we are attracting hackers who come and steal my data. Because that I don't do in my home. Once I go for a sleep, we always see in the main door there is a lock on key. In the Chile Kotha, sekhane tala dawa ache kina. But for our personal cases, we are completely reluctant. We are saying, okay, no problem, whatever you come and do. So, few basic things. So, as I said, WhatsApp, nowadays situation is more scary because it is no longer exe files. It can be from any files, because PDF files are so dangerous. Because unless you, suppose I am sending you a PDF password protected file, unless you open with the password, Nothing is going to happen. Whatever best technologies I have in the gateway level, firewall, whatever I have, unless it is getting decrypted, nothing that malware is not getting revealed. So moment you have decrypted in your machine, malware code can be revealed in your machine and something malicious can happen. Social media fraud, we have already earlier also said. So fundamentally, we should refrain from posting anything, any personal data in my social media, like your locations, frequently visited places, your financial, because many of us, suppose if I do a social engineering, I can collect few informations like your name, your date of birth, your parents or maybe whomsoever is married, the spouse name, address, kids name, address, anniversary date. So using all those data, and definitely your email address and mobile number. Using those data, in nanosecond time frame, using certain tools, I can break your password. I don't have to do anything manually. I only get those data, put into a kind of a software, in nanoseconds, password will be broken. So fundamentally, so what I can do, in my case, our critical identifier at this moment is my email ID, my mobile number. Because every OTP, Aadhaar, everything is linked with mobile number. So mobile number I can very well suppress it. Every time, every shop I will go, a Domino's pizza shop, first thing they will ask, sir, what is your mobile number? So no one of us said, so what is the need of the mobile number? Is it that without giving the mobile number, they will not offer me the pizza? It is not the case. Moment that I am giving the mobile number, he can understand everything in the system, my name, so they are basically doing a behavior analysis. How much time that particular shop, what kind of pizza you are offering. So you will be getting gradually, moment the profiling is done, you will be part of the targeted campaigns. So specific offers will come to you, this kind of discount or something. So fundamentally, moment my mobile number is a critical information, so whenever in a shopping mall I go, I can take a small technique, I will not give the mobile number unless it is absolutely necessary. No, but no one of us said that. So we should tell them, is it that without the mobile number you will not give me the apparels or give me the food? If it is so, I will go to other shop. Simple, very small technique. Yes, sir. So that is also good. No problem. Absolutely. So like the movie like Kahani. So that lady misled the ultimately person. So at the last, she revealed she was not pregnant. So this is the countermeasures against the hackers. It's a good technique. Thank you very much. Absolutely. But that is a defensive technique actually. So if I ask them, why you need the mobile number? Is it that without the mobile number you cannot offer me that? This is a counter-attack technique. So if you can ask them, they don't have any answer. Why they need a mobile number? This is not needed. Yeah. So you have hit the nail. Like once the particular provider in India given 6 months data almost free, we thought we were enjoying. And with that particular thing that and the post demonetization, we all enjoyed 6 months. We have gone the free data. You are not understanding. Once you have given the free data, now if the telecom landscape got crashed, no one is able to offer right kind of services. But moment I have been given 2 GB data per day, I am doing something, right? I watch Netflix, I watch Hotstar, whatever I do. So you are not understanding my entire behavioral pattern is getting analyzed. What kind of movie I watch? Is it a thriller kind of movie? What kind of thing? So every activity is getting analyzed. We are thinking some specific app, in the medical app, is giving 25% discount. So what exactly is happening? They are analyzing which particular medicine, which particular brand, whatever you are consuming. So we are talking about big data. So we are basically, as the initial slide, as I said, we are all hooked up. Somebody else is learning and analyzing. We are all started behaving like a robots. So we are becoming dolls under somebody else's hand. So we need to be conscious. Phishing, I think phishing is a very common term, so many of us face. What kind of phishing? So again, suppose in a corporate scenario, from HR, the mail has come to all of you, like this at Diwali time, you are going to get Amazon gift voucher. ICICI Bank given you a mail, KYC needs to be updated. It happens like that. The mails sometimes early, at least 6 months back, we keep on saying there are phishing, smishing, quishing, lot of things, technologies are there. So we, earlier we could understood like there is a spelling mistake. Now using ChatGPT, Jamtara gang has become also very smart. So English is very fancy, very interesting. So a small fundamental technique we can adopt. So somebody is calling me for something, somebody is sending me a mail for some update or some offer, somebody is sending me a message or maybe WhatsApp for doing something. So small little basic steps, it is not technical at all. So ICICI Bank is saying your KYC is pending or something has to be done. So what I can do is I can open up ICICI Bank website separately. Instead of clicking something inside the mail, clicking something from the SMS, clicking something from the WhatsApp, which is an outbound activity. Instead, if I open up a separate session, like initial first time I said, SBI Bank branch has called me, I can take a small little steps. Okay, I'll check. I'll call up the SBI number. If possible, I can visit the SBI branch. So that way I can authenticate simple, very simple. Like similarly, you are saying, as I said, specific bank has given something, so I can call up the bank helpline. Like somebody, like I given the airlines example. So instead of reacting that particular moment with the particular inbound call, I could have called up Indigo or SpiceJet helpline and verify. So that's what the sir was saying initial days, lot of terminology is said. He said about zero trust. So zero trust principle, we talk about that. Never trust, always verify. So fundamentally, phishing, and next of the slides are phishing, smishing, whatever is there. So people are trying to mislead with the lookalike things. I'll give you an example which has happened in Kolkata. This happened one of the corporate. So this is a large manufacturer in sitting from Kolkata. It's a global company. I will not name it due to the reason. So they were purchasing some raw material from global domain. So some materials which price point is not available in the Google. So some mail chain is going on with Europe. They are going to buy some material. Negotiation is happening like $9, $10 or $12, whatever. So in the 9th mail, the email domain got changed. So it got to the lookalike domain. Like suppose ICICIbank.com. So how much time we have? 5 minutes, okay, sure. I'll finish it off. So ICICIbank.com. So if I put one more I, rest everything is same, then it will be a lookalike domain. So that has happened to that customer. All the discussion from the 9th mail onwards is a business email compromise. Everything looks same. In the 17th mail, they got finalized what is the material and all. Then the 17th mail they said, our Czechoslovakia account got freezed. We have opened up a new account in Atlanta. Why didn't you transfer the money there? And 3 months kind of time, they have paid 7.5 crores. So fundamentally, once we did the analysis, we have asked a small question. One is definitely lookalike domain, that problem was there. But that particular vendor, that particular customer, they have not paid once year money also in a 1 year period, last 1 year. And 1.5 years you have paid 7.5 year. There is no checks and balances in your finance accounts and other system also. So that's the space. We are so much hooked up, we are psychologically weak, even in the corporate also. Then one more customer happened, the CFO is traveling to London, his flight is at 1 o'clock. So 5 minutes before 1 o'clock, he sends a mail to his finance team, tomorrow there is a vendor installation, they have to do it, please pay them 30 lakhs advance. So he has not sent the mail. Somebody else uses the mail header, and given this is a mail part of targeted campaign, and since all the informations are authentic, he is boarding into the flight, next 4 or 5 hours he will be not available. So definitely it looked authenticated and they paid the money. So once this got revealed, once he landed in the London. So this is the kind of situations happening. Phishing, social engineering we talked, QR code is also same, this is new term is coming called quishing. The same in the coffee shop, somebody has put a QR code, once we are scanning, we are not even seeing in which name that QR code is getting reflecting, just blindly we are paying and we are getting victim. Pink WhatsApp, I think a lot of you got the message. So pink WhatsApp is an example. So nothing like you got a message and then you are getting carried away, something pink is going to happen, fraudulent fake message. OTP, I have talked a lot of examples on OTP, so I will not again read through. UPI also a lot of, since that nowadays we are all hooked up to a lot of UPI technology, a lot of UPI based phishings are also happening. So, since we are into the online and a digital transformation domain, are we at all safe? Yes, we can be safe if we follow some kind of best practices. I have given a few this thing, but that also already discussed in earlier slide. Like you do not disclose your personal data, your phone number. You do not connect with anyone which is unknown to you. Do not open the attachments from the emails from the unknown sources. Do not meet any unknown persons, as I said. So there are, like if you are using some kind of browsers, you keep on updating the browsers, keep on observing some kind of malicious activities are happening in your machines or not. So you change your password frequently. Social networking sites, I think in next slide I have given some screenshot, that will be better. So desktop laptops, what we should do? We should do the license OS applications. We should not use any cracked one. If we have a budget issue, we can use some open source technologies like Linux-based distros also. We should do regular patch updation. We should install some kind of endpoint security. We should enable some kind of personal firewall. We should take up our backup our data. We should change our password frequently. We should not use the techniques I said, my name, spouse name, birth name, and so all. You should start using some kind of alphanumerics so that we can make hackers' life little difficult. Wherever available, you should deploy the two-factor authentications. All that Google, Facebook, whatever I talked about, everyone is having a two-factor authentication enabled with your OTP. At least we should start deploying that. Mobile device is also same. You should regularly update your operating system. Antivirus should be installed. You should not use the same username, password. You should log out the applications whenever it is not needed. You should not store your CVV and other informations. Whenever it is not required, you should turn off your connectivity. It is not only data connectivity, data, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, whatever connectivity mode is available. Whenever you are not using, you should deactivate that. Nowadays, there is mobile applications, lot of application you need to use, like sometimes games or something. So during installation, it doesn't allow you to access to lot of your like address book, location access and all. But once you have installed, you can go to the advanced settings and you can deactivate those usage. So this is, I have given a screenshot. There's a mobile permissions. In the advanced security, any of the smartphones now, you can go to the permissions. And wherever it is not needed, you can disable those accesses. So again, I will not read through. Since we are ending the cybersecurity months, these are the few, whatever I talked about, based on that only this slide is prepared, like ABCs of cybersecurity, 26 letters. Each letters, we have created some best practices. Maybe once we shared the slides, you can follow through that. So fundamentally, the way I will try to end, like we are all hooked up to AI ML kind of driven era, and we are thinking AI will solve all my problem. That's why we think Sophia is going to solve all my problem, because she can do whatever I instruct, because she has been programmed the way she has to perform. She will laugh, she will do something, but she cannot feel it. All of us sitting here, we are all humans, we are not robots. So we should start igniting our eternal self so that we can start behaving, become conscious, take proactive actions to not to become victim of the situations. That's it. So awareness is the fundamental key. That's what we are doing here. All of us need to be conscious and take corrective actions. Thank you very much.
I would request the students to please be seated at the back and maintain the silence. Volunteers, please look after that. So, firstly, thank you so much to Mr. Mukherjee for enlightening presentation on the right way to the people's concern. We appreciate having this mysterious area clarified. Thank you so much, sir. Moving ahead, I would request Mr. Niladri Roy, Managing Partner, Samaveta Softtech Solutions. He has an overall experience of 15 years in management, ERP field, data analytics. He worked multinationals like IBM and HSBC Analytics for 10 years. He has been in training industry for last 5 years. Sorry for this.
Students, the program is yet not over. Please take your seats and keep silence in the hall. There are some vacant seats in the front. If you can come up, it will be good. And please maintain silence.
Mr. Roy has proven quality as a mentor of students, managing to achieve their career goals and developing and motivating teams under him. So after all these much of experience and analytics, I would really request to come up for his words. Please, sir.
Are you all ready? Because I can find people moving around.
Please take your seats immediately. Mr. Roy, please start.
Okay, thank you. Friends, Mr. Mukherjee has already explained you in details about the cybersecurity awareness and what needs to be done and what shouldn't be done. Okay. So I will be speaking in English, I will be speaking in Bengali. Together we will be trying to engage into this conversational type of engagements. So তোমরা নিশ্চয়ই পুজোর ছুটিতে খুব আনন্দ করেছো পুজোর বিভিন্ন জায়গায় গেছো ছবি তুলেছো ছবি তুলে সেগুলোকে ফেসবুক এবং অন্যান্য জায়গাতে আপলোড করেছো তো মিস্টার মুখার্জি বলেছেন কিছুক্ষণ আগে যে সেগুলো আপলোড করলে করার পরে সেটা যদি ডিস্টর্টেড হয় তখন কি করবে সেটা কি ভেবেছো নিশ্চয়ই ভাবনি আমি ইমেলের ক্ষেত্রটা আলাদা করে দিচ্ছি ইমেল তো আমরা অনেক দিন ধরে ব্যবহার করি ইমেল যদি হ্যাকড হয় কি করতে হবে না করতে হবে সেগুলো তো অন্য কিন্তু এখন সোশ্যাল মিডিয়ার যে সাংঘাতিকভাবে সোশ্যাল মিডিয়ার যুগ এটা বিভিন্ন ক্ষেত্রে আমরা সবার আগে ছবি তুলে সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে পোস্ট করে দিই যে কোনো ধরনের ফিলিং হোক সেটা সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে লিখতে শুরু করেছি মানে আই এম ফিলিং ভেরি মাচ স্যাড আই এম ফিলিং ভেরি মাচ টায়ার্ড সেরকম লেখাও দেখতে পাচ্ছি সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে চলে আসছে তো এগুলো ডিস্টর্ট করা যায় বিভিন্নভাবে ডিস্টর্ট করা যায় still friends you please be quiet because I can find some people are moving around there আমি একটা ছোট্ট এক্সাম্পল রিয়েল টাইম এক্সাম্পল দিই আমি সমবেতা সফটেক সলিউশনস থেকে আসছি এবং সমবেতা সফটেক সলিউশনস প্রথম কথা যেটা সেটা হচ্ছে এসএপি ইআরপি স্যাপ ইআরপির ওপরে আমরা কাজ করি তো খুব রিসেন্টলি একটা অর্গানাইজেশন তারা এসএপি ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন করছে কলকাতাতে, বড় অর্গানাইজেশন। সেই অর্গানাইজেশনে আমাদের কিছু লোকজন তারা টেকনোলজিক্যাল পার্টটা দেখছেন এবং তারা সেখানে গিয়ে কাজটাও করছেন আর কি, ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনের যে কাজ সেটাও করছেন। আমি নামটা বলছি না, যথেষ্ট বড় অর্গানাইজেশন। হঠাৎ একদিন আইটি হেডের কাছ থেকে ফোন আসে যে এন্টায়ার ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন হ্যাড গট স্টাক। তো আমি তো যথেষ্ট ওয়ারিড যে কেন হঠাৎ এরকম, তার কারণ প্রত্যেকটা জিনিস ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনটা একটা টাইম বাউন্ড ফ্রেমে হয়। ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনটা স্টাক আপ হয়ে গেছে, সেটা কেন হয়েছে সেটা জানা দরকার। তারপরে আমরা ছুটে, মানে আমাদের যারা সিনিয়র টেকনোলজিস্ট আছে তারা ছুটে গেছি সেখানে গিয়ে, এবং অনেকগুলো ইউনিট আছে ওদের, সবগুলো ইউনিটে যেখানে মেইন সার্ভারে যেখানে ইনস্টলেশনটা হবে, অন্যান্য কোম্পানিজ যারা আছে তারা দেখছেন ওই ব্যাপারটা, ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনের জিনিসটা। তো গিয়ে যেটা আমার ছট করে আমার মাথায় খেললো বা কিছু একটা মনে হলো যে সামথিং is there to think about their cybersecurity. Something has happened. তো এখন ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনটা স্টপ হয়ে গেছে। ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনটা স্টপ হয়ে যাওয়ার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে যেটা হয় সেটা হচ্ছে যে একটা কোম্পানির বিভিন্ন ক্লায়েন্টস আছে, সেই ক্লায়েন্টস বেসের কাছে তাদের একটা রেপুটেশনের প্রবলেম চলে আসে, যে তারা ডেলিভার করতে পারবে না বা পারছে না, এই জায়গাটা চলে আসে। আমি পড়ানোর দিকটায় আসবো, কেন করা উচিত সেইটার দিকে আসবো, তার আগেই এই কথাগুলো বলে রাখি। তো সেখানকার যারা আইটি হেড এবং আইটি টিমের যারা আছে তারা ছুটে আসলেন, এসে বললেন যে মিস্টার কী করা যায় বলুন তো, এরকম জিনিস তো আমরা আগে কখনো ফেস করিনি। মিস্টার মুখার্জিরা করেন এই ব্যাপারটা, সাইবার সিকিউরিটি অডিট যেটা নিশ্চয়ই করেন আপনারা। এদের অর্গানাইজেশনগুলোতে আপনি দেখুন, কলকাতাতে এমন অনেক বড় অর্গানাইজেশন আছে যাদের সাইবার সিকিউরিটি অডিট হয় না, জাস্ট হয় না। কোথায় লুপ হোলসগুলো আছে, কোথায় যেগুলোকে প্লাগড ইন করতে হবে কেউ জানে না। এবার তার অল অন আ সাডেন একটা অ্যাটাক হয়েছে, অ্যাটাক হওয়ার পরে পুরো ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশনটাই ধসে যেতে শুরু করেছে। তখন এই জিনিসটা, হোয়াট ইজ হ্যাপনিং ইজ দে আর গিভিং আ নিজার্ক রিয়াকশন, ওকে, যে এখন কি হবে। যাই হোক, আমি বললাম যে এভাবে তো হবে না, আপনারা আসুন, এসে আমরা কথা বলি। তো আমি পরপর জিজ্ঞেস করলাম যে আপনারা এই জিনিসগুলো কি করেছিলেন আগে আপনাদের সিস্টেম করার জন্য, সিকিউর করার জন্য? বলছেন না, তো সেরমভাবে তো আমরা করিনি। তখন আমি তাদের বললাম যে ফার্স্ট থিং দ্যাট ইউ নিড টু ডু, ইউ শুড হ্যাভ এ সিকিউরিটি অডিট। Must. It is a must for any organization to have a security audit, whether it is a manufacturing organization or whether it is an educational organization. Everybody has got data. It can be hacked any moment. It is not 100% at all safe. প্রত্যেককে করতে হয়। এবার আসি এই জায়গা থেকে, তখন এরা কি করলো, এরা এই সিকিউরিটি অডিটের মধ্যে দিয়ে এখন যাচ্ছে। ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন হ্যাজ বিন স্টপড নাও until and unless everything has been put to right side. We will not do the implementation at the moment. Otherwise, there will be real trouble any moment going further. তো এরা সিকিউরিটি অডিট করবে, সিকিউরিটি অডিট করার পরে এদের দেখা যাবে যে সামনে থেকে কোন জায়গায় লুপ হোলস আছে। And you must understand, SAP implementation is no joke. It amounts to huge amount of money. যত ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন পেছবে ওই কস্টটা বাড়বে। প্লাস সিকিউরিটি অডিট হবে, সিকিউরিটি যে সমস্ত আমাদের এগুলো দরকার, মেকানিজমগুলো দরকার, সেগুলোকে ইনস্টল করতে হবে, তার জন্য আলাদা করে হায়ার করতে হবে লোকজনকে। তো এখন প্রত্যেকটা অর্গানাইজেশনের দরকার, শোনা যাচ্ছে, অর্গানাইজেশনকে দরকার যে প্রত্যেকের অর্গানাইজেশনে স্পেশালাইজড লোকজন থাকতে হবে যারা সাইবার সিকিউরিটিকে হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবে, সিস্টেম সিকিউরিটিকে হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবে। এভরিওয়্যার দেয়ার শুড বি, আইটি টিম ছোট বড় করে সব জায়গাতে আছে, কিন্তু তাদের মধ্যে স্পেশালিস্ট কজন আছে বা কজনকে পাওয়া যাবে যারা কিনা এই জিনিসটাকে হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারে। যদি কোনো সময়, ইয়েস স্যার, আউটসোর্স আপনি করতে পারেন, অবশ্যই করতে পারেন। ইট উইল টেক little bit of more money, কিন্তু if you outsource people like more costly, okay, সেটা করতেই পারেন, no doubt about it, আপনি করতে পারেন সেটা, you can give your organization's cybersecurity thing to some other company who can do this audit and everything, তো এটা আপনি করতেই পারেন, কিন্তু আপনার নিজের টিমে যদি থাকতে হয় তাহলে সেক্ষেত্রে আপনাকে পড়াতে হবে, পড়িয়ে দু চারজনকে আপনাকে রেডি করতে হবে, রেডি করে তারপরে আপনি পুরো জিনিসটাকে ওকে ওর মতো করে সেট আপ করতে দেবেন, এটা খুব দরকার। এটা না হলে বড় অর্গানাইজেশন চলবে না এবং চলতে পারে না, শুধু আউটসোর্সিং দিয়ে করতে হবে না, সব জায়গাতেই লাগছে। এখন সিস্টেম অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশনের লোকজনরা তাদেরকে সাইবার সিকিউরিটি থেকে টার্ন ওভার করিয়ে নেওয়া হচ্ছে, কগনিজেন্ট বলুন, IBM বলুন, বিভিন্ন অর্গানাইজেশন সিস্টেম অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশনে যারা আছে, পিওর সিস্টেম অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশনে যারা আছে, তাদেরকে বলা হচ্ছে যে আপনারা CH সার্টিফিকেশন করে আসুন। কেন এটা বলা হচ্ছে? তার কারণ দুটো কাজ একসঙ্গে করতে হবে। এই জায়গাতে আমরা দাঁড়িয়ে রইলাম এখন। এবারে মিস্টার মুখার্জি কিছুক্ষণ আগে বলছিলেন যে ইমেল হ্যাকিংটা খুব পুরনো হয়ে গেছে। আপনাদের কাছে প্রত্যেকের কাছে মোবাইল ফোন আছে তো? আছে? আমি একটা বলছি, আপনারা টাইপ ইন করুন, হ্যাভ আই বিন পন্ড, হ্যাভ আই বিন পন্ড, PWNED, হ্যাভ আই বিন পন্ড, প্লিজ টাইপ ইন, নেট থাকলে। করেছেন? Have you done? So please type in your email ID and click. Type in your email ID there. Find out, please find out how many emails have been compromised. Then and there you can find out. কজনের হচ্ছে? কজনের হয়েছে? See, I can find only one hand. Everybody's email is safe. Safe. যাদের হয়েছে হাত তুলছেন তারা প্লিজ চেঞ্জ ইওর পাসওয়ার্ড ইমিডিয়েটলি। কোথা থেকে হয়েছে, কি করতে গিয়ে হয়েছে সেটাও বেরিয়ে আসবে দেখুন। কারো জোম্যাটো থেকে হয়েছে, কারো অন্য জায়গা থেকে, লিঙ্কডইন থেকে হতে পারে। বলুন, গুগলে টাইপ ইন করুন, গুগলে টাইপ ইন করুন, হ্যাভ আই বিন পন্ড, PWNED, মেল আইডিটা লিখবেন, লিখে ক্লিক করবেন। Don't put in your password, only the email address. এত সময় লাগলে হবে না। এত সময় লাগছে কেন? হয়নি? ভেরি গুড। Yes, ma'am. Is it all right? Your email ID? All right. Please see. Huh? Not pond. Yes. That means it's safe. It's safe. No? Okay, safe. Now come back. Come back to this. Come back to the original thing. এখন এই যে ঘটনাটা আমি বললাম যে হ্যাভ আই বিন পন্ড বলে একটা জায়গায় গিয়ে ইমেল অ্যাড্রেসটা টাইপ ইন করার কথা, টাইপ ইন করে দেখা যে ওয়েদার দি ইমেল হ্যাজ বিন হ্যাকড অর নট। Somebody says it has been compromised, somebody says it is not. Those compromised must change their passwords immediately. And those not, they are safe, but still passwordটা চেঞ্জ করা মাঝে মাঝেই দরকার। Of the email. এটা দরকার। তো এবারে ফিরে আসি, আমরা সমবেতা সফটেক সলিউশনস এখানে এই ট্রেনিংগুলো সাইবার সিকিউরিটির যে ডিফারেন্ট ট্রেনিংস আছে গ্লোবাল সার্টিফিকেশন সহ, with global certification, we do it over here. We are a accredited partner of EC Council. And what is EC Council? Do you know? Yes, friends, please come up. Do you know what is EC Council? Anybody? EC Council, what is EC Council? What is it? Anybody can answer? Anyone? Everybody is engaged in that email thing. Everyone, see, everyone, I am seeing that. Whether the, yes. Yes, you should immediately with, means even it is not compromised, you should change your password every month. Every month. You have to write it down somewhere. Yes. So I have asked one question, what is EC Council? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea what is EC Council is? Somebody said no. Do you know what is FIFA? FIFA, FIFA. Everybody knows it. It's the apex body for international football, right? And what is ICC? International? Yes. Just like that, it is EC Council is the apex body. Globally, it is an apex body for cyber security training all over the world. Yes. Ethical hacking is only a part of it. Ethical hacking is a module of it. Okay. EC Council is different. So EC Council certifies all those courses globally, and it has a global certification exam which we conduct from our center. Every student who gets enrolled into the cybersecurity courses, different courses are there, but still the golden course or the golden subject is CEH, what madam was talking about just now, certified ethical hacker. It's ethical hacker, not hacking unethically. Okay. So it is the course, it's a golden course, and everywhere nowadays who wants to transform his or her career into the security field, every company, every organization from government to any multinational organization, Indian organization, everywhere, they are asking for that certification. You may be having BSc or MSc cybersecurity, you may be having BTech cybersecurity, some organizations, some colleges and universities, they are having BTech cybersecurity differently. Okay. But not only having that cybersecurity degree, that is the degree for the BTech on cybersecurity or MTech on cybersecurity, these organizations, it is an academical certificate. It's an academical degree, what you are having. But they are wanting a professional degree from this EC Council. Every organization now, they are asking for it. So, there are few organizations in Calcutta who are providing such training, placement, facilities, internship here in Calcutta. One of them is us, who are providing for these students, right? So, we are mainly focusing on this training everywhere, not only in eastern part of India, but everywhere in India, so that this awareness and this training spreads to different people, not only people who are students who are technical, having a technical background, but also even the non-technical people who are just laymen, who has education but doesn't have a technical education at all. They can also do it. Because everybody is using mobile phones, everybody is using laptops, everybody is using desktops and other things. Everyone. And সামনের দিনেও এই জিনিসগুলো ছাড়া জীবন চলবে না। আর জীবন যখন চলবে না, তখন কিছু লোকের আছে যাদের ক্রুকেট ব্রেন, তারা কি করবে, তারা ওই সব জায়গাগুলো থেকে মানুষকে স্কুইজ আউট করার চেষ্টা করবে, করবেই। আগে একরকম করে হতো ফ্রড, এখন অন্য রকম করে ফ্রড হবে। আমরা যেখানে দাঁড়িয়ে কথা বলছি, রাজারহাট নিউ টাউন এবং সেক্টর 5, বেশ কিছু বছর ধরে এখান থেকে সাইবার ক্রাইমসগুলো অরিজিনেট করে ইস্টার্ন পার্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়াতে, বহু। এবং আমার চোখের সামনে বহু জায়গায় আমি লক্ষ্য করে দেখেছি রাতে রাতে পুলিশ রেড হচ্ছে। সে কল সেন্টার হতে পারে, সে এমনি ডেটা সেন্টার হতে পারে, হচ্ছে, কিছু করার নেই। গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল এখন একটা ফোর্স তৈরি করছে, সাইবার সিকিউরিটি ফোর্স পুলিশের মধ্যে, যারা শুধু ওইটা হ্যান্ডেল করবে। দে আর রিক্রুটিং পিপল, মাইন্ড ইট, দে আর রিক্রুটিং পিপল ফ্রম দিস জোন, দোজ হু নো cyber security in and out, and especially this ethical hacking part. কিছুদিন আগেই হয়েছে এটা। আধারের ব্যাপারটা মিস্টার মুখার্জি আগেই বলে দিয়েছেন, নতুন করে কিছু বলার নেই। এছাড়াও বিভিন্নভাবে হতে পারে সেগুলো, মানে আমি নিজেই একটা ওয়ান অফ দি ভিকটিমস। হঠাৎ আমার বাবা অসুস্থ, আমি নার্সিংহোমে দাঁড়ানো, হঠাৎ আমার কাছে একটা ফোন কল এসছে যে স্যার আপনার এটিএম কার্ডটা ল্যাপস করে যাবে অমুক দিন অমুক তারিখ, আপনি যদি খুব কাছে আছে। আমার কিন্তু তখন মাথা ঠিক নেই, আমি তো তখন হাসপাতালে দাঁড়ানো। আপনার এটিএম কার্ডটার ভ্যালিডিটি এই দিন পর্যন্ত, আপনি যদি এটিএম কার্ডটার নাম্বারটা বলেন তাহলে আমরা এসবিআই, আমি প্রথমে জিজ্ঞেস করেছি আপনি এসবিআই কোন ব্রাঞ্চ থেকে বলছেন। ও ঠিক ব্রাঞ্চই বলছে, আমার যে ব্রাঞ্চ সেই ব্রাঞ্চটাই বলছে। আমি নাম জিজ্ঞেস করেছি আপনি কে বলছেন, তখন এমন একটা নাম বলছে যে নামটা কিন্তু আমি জানি না, চিনি না। আর আমার সামনে আর এক ভদ্রলোক আমার কনভারসেশনটা শুনছেন। আমি যেমন এখন কথা বলছি, আমি ধরুন এখানটায় বসে আছি, সামনে আরেকজন কেউ বসে, মিস্টার মুখার্জি যেমন বসে আছেন, উনি চোখ দিয়ে আমাকে বলছেন যে খবরদার বলবেন না। তখন আমার মাথায় খেয়াল হচ্ছে যে না, এটা তো ফ্রড। আমার এটিএম কার্ড যদি ল্যাপস হয়ে যায়, বা এটিএম কার্ডের যদি এটা মানে ডেটা একবার দেখবেন এক্সপায়ারি ডেট একটা থাকে, লেখা থাকে 11/2024 বা 25 এরকম লেখা থাকবে। সেই ডেটটা যদি চলে যায় তাহলে ব্যাংক থেকে আমার কাছে চিঠি আসবে, অথবা ব্যাংক থেকে একটা মেল আসবে, বা ব্যাংকে আমাকে ডেকে পাঠানো হবে। হঠাৎ কিছু ডেকেও পাঠানো হলো না, কিছুই করা হলো না, একটা ফোন এসে এরমভাবে বলে দেওয়া হচ্ছে যে এটিএম কার্ডের নাম্বারটা আপনি বলুন। আমার কিন্তু অত খেয়াল ছিল না, আমাদের কারোরই এরকম খেয়াল থাকে না, কারোরই খেয়াল থাকে না। আমি যদি বলতাম তাহলে এন্টায়ার অ্যাকাউন্টের যতটুকু টাকা আছে পুরোটাই ডিশ আউট হয়ে যেত, পুরোটাই যেত। ওটিপি কথা উনি বলেছেন, লাস্টে ওটিপির কথা বলছিলেন। ওটিপি ম্যানেজমেন্ট ইজ ভেরি ভেরি নেসেসারি। দেখবেন যারা ইনকাম ট্যাক্স ফাইলিং করে তাদের, আপনি যখনই ইনকাম ট্যাক্স ফাইলিং করতে যাচ্ছেন তখনই আপনার দেখবেন মোবাইলে ওটিপি যায়। আপনি তো অন্য লোককে দিচ্ছেন, আপনি তো জানেন না যে কীভাবে ইনকাম ট্যাক্স ফাইল করতে হয়। আপনি অন্য লোককে আপনার ট্যাক্স হ্যান্ডেল যারা করছে তাদের আপনি দিয়ে দিচ্ছেন। এবার তারা ওখানে লগ ইন করছে, লগ ইন করার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আপনার কাছে একটা বলছে, স্যার আপনার কাছে একটা ওটিপি গেছে, ওটিপিটা বলুন। আপনি যদি চেনেন লোকটাকে তাহলে ঠিক আছে। এমন অনেক কোম্পানিজ আছে যেখানে আপনি হয়তো দিয়ে রেখেছেন তাদের করার জন্য, এমন লোককে বলছেন ওটিপিটা, দ্য পার্সন ইউ ডু নট নো, ওটিপিটা নিয়ে কি করবে আপনি জানেন না। আই অ্যাম নট অরিজিনেটিং ফিয়ার ইন মাইন্ড, আমি ভয় দেখাচ্ছি না, কিন্তু এগুলো হচ্ছে আমাদের মতো থার্ড ওয়ার্ল্ড কান্ট্রিতে, এগুলো হচ্ছে। ডু ইউ নো সাম ইয়ার্স আগো ইন বাংলাদেশ ব্যাংক, যেটা আমাদের এখন এখানে রিজার্ভ ব্যাংক, বাংলাদেশ ব্যাংকের এন্টায়ার সিকিউরিটি জোন ওয়াজ হ্যাকড ফ্রম সিঙ্গাপুর। এবং উনি বলছিলেন যে প্রতি মুহূর্তে হ্যাকিং হচ্ছে, প্রতি মুহূর্তে, মানে মিনিটে কটা হ্যাকিং হচ্ছে সারা পৃথিবী জুড়ে আমাদের একটা সাইট আছে, সেখান থেকে আমরা দেখতে পারি। এন্টায়ার বাংলাদেশ ব্যাংক সিকিউরিটি ওয়াজ হ্যাকড, $1200 কোটি ওখান থেকে বের করে দেওয়া হয়েছিল। ডলার, আই এম নট টকিং অফ টাকা। এন্টায়ার বাংলাদেশ ফিনান্স ডিপার্টমেন্ট, এটা আমি শুনেছি, আমাদেরই অত্যন্ত সিনিয়র একজন, আমি নামটা তুষার ভট্টাচার্য, উনি ওখানে সিএফও ছিলেন, ইন্ডিয়ান সিএফও ছিলেন। উনি ফিরে এসে আমাদের এই গল্পটা বলেছিলেন যে এই ঘটনা বাংলাদেশে ঘটেছে। এবং এখন বাংলাদেশে এই ডিজিটাল বাংলাদেশ এবং অন্যান্য এই সমস্ত করতে গিয়ে দে আর পুটিং ইমেন্স ইম্পর্টেন্স টু সাইবার সিকিউরিটি, ইমেন্স ইম্পর্টেন্স। আপনি ভাবতেই পারবেন না কী ধরনের ইম্পর্টেন্স দেওয়া হচ্ছে। এবং শেখানোর জন্যে ইন্ডিয়া থেকে বলা হচ্ছে যে আপনারা যান, গিয়ে ট্রেনিংটা দিন। তার কারণ ট্রেনিংটা খুব জরুরি দরকার, এবং তার সঙ্গে স্টুডেন্টদের জন্য যেটা দরকার সেটা হচ্ছে চাকরি পেতে গেলে, আগামী দিনে চাকরি পেতে গেলে সার্টিফিকেশনটা ভীষণ জরুরি। এবং কারা কারা সার্টিফিকেশন দিতে পারে কলকাতা এবং ইন অ্যান্ড অ্যারাউন্ড কলকাতা, সেটা আপনারা নিশ্চয়ই, আমরা ওয়ান অফ দেম, আমি বললাম কিছুক্ষণ আগে, এছাড়াও আছে। তো you please choose in, and if you want to really pursue career on cyber security and go ahead, because বিশাল জোন পড়ে রয়েছে। অভিষেক আছেন, অভিষেক পুরো ব্যাপারটা ইসি কাউন্সিলের সিনিয়র ম্যানেজার এখানকার ইস্টার্ন রিজিয়নের, ও পুরো ব্যাপারটা খুলে বলবে আপনাদের কাছে যে কত পার্সোনাল বছরে দরকার, কতজন yet to be trained, কতজনকে গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া প্রমোট করছে। জানেন তো আপনি, প্রতিদিন সাইবার সিকিউরিটি নিয়ে অ্যাডস আসছে টিভিতে, মোদি গভর্নমেন্ট ইজ ডুইং ইট ফর দ্যাট ম্যাটার। গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গলও করছে এটা নিয়ে, প্রতিদিনই হচ্ছে জিনিসটা নিয়ে কোথাও না কোথাও, বিশেষ করে পুলিশ, ডিপার্টমেন্ট অফ পুলিশ, হোম অ্যাফেয়ার্স, এরা করছে। এবং ছোট্ট করে একটা বলি, ন্যাশনাল সিকিউরিটির কথা আসছিল কিছুক্ষণ আগে, কিন্তু ন্যাশনাল সিকিউরিটির পার্টটা আপনি জানেন যে রাশিয়া ইউক্রেন ওয়ার যেটা ঘটেছে বা ঘটে চলেছে, কিভাবে শুরু হয়েছিল কারোর ধারণা আছে? রাশিয়া ইউক্রেন ওয়ার, একটু আগে মিস্টার মুখার্জি বলছিলেন, আপনারা কেউ জানেন? ওয়ার তো দেখছেন টিভিতে। ডু ইউ নো হাউ ইট স্টার্টেড অ্যাট, মানে রাশিয়া কিভাবে ইনভেড করেছিল? they hacked every power plant in Ukraine and stopped electricity. Entire Ukraine was in darkness. Entire Ukraine. And they started bombing after that. এইভাবে স্টার্ট করেছিল ওয়ারটা, and now it's a fatal war, it's going on, still going on. এটা এখানেও হচ্ছে, প্যালেস্টাইন ইসরায়েল যে যুদ্ধ চলছে সেখানেও হচ্ছে, হামাস, একই জিনিস হচ্ছে, কিন্তু আমরা এখান থেকে এখনও বুঝতে পারছি না হাউ দিস সিস্টেমস আর গেটিং হ্যাকড। তো বন্ধুরা, এইভাবে জিনিসটা আমরা এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে আছি। এবং ইন্ডিয়াতে যেহেতু এটা সাইবার সিকিউরিটি অ্যাওয়ারনেস মান্থ, এবং লাস্ট ডে অফ দি মান্থ সিস্টার নিবেদিতা ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে বলা হয়েছিল এটার উপরে বলার জন্য, এবং আমরা যেহেতু ট্রেনিংয়ের পার্টটা ভীষণভাবে দেখি এবং নতুন দিনের ছেলে মেয়েদের ট্রেনিংয়ের জন্য এগিয়ে আসতে বলি যে আপনারা ট্রেনিংটা করুন, করে নিজেদের জায়গাটা শক্ত করুন এবং আগামী দিনে এগিয়ে যান বিভিন্ন বড় জায়গায় কাজ করার জন্য। এবং ট্রেনিংয়ের পার্টটা এবং ট্রেনিংয়ের পোর্শনগুলো কি কি আছে না আছে সেটা অভিষেক ভালো করে বলবেন, আপনারা শুনুন। লাস্ট পার্ট ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট বিকজ দি গ্লোবাল বডি which we are accredited to, the Eastern region main person will try to give the view of the training part of what we are doing and what needs to be done ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an interactive presentation. We already heard from two of our speakers for today, and we do have the last but not the least speaker with us. So next I would like to call upon Abhishek Chakraborty, sir. He's a Senior Regional Manager, East EC Council, having a corporate experience for more than 12 years. He's an EC Council in the leading cybersecurity certification awarding body and the creator of the world-famous Certified Ethical Hackers. Computer penetration testing professional, licensed penetration testers, and whereas EC Council certifications are recognized worldwide and have received endorsements for various government agencies, including the US federal government via the GI Bill. Can we have you on stage, sir, please? So we'll connect. Do you need a follow mic or something?
No.
This is fine.
Running out of battery. Plug is there, no, for the battery?
Yeah.
What is going on?
I guess this both are.
No, this
For
is
the
not
battery.
work. It will plug. Wait, just. But data হচ্ছে হয়েছে
Good afternoon, all. Can you start now? Okay. So, Shubha Vijaya to all of you. Thank you. Am I audible to all of you? Okay. So friends, yes, myself Abhishek, I am from EC Council, but today what we have heard from Mr. Mukherjee, from Mr. Roy, yes, about the cybersecurity awareness and everything, correct? How it has to be safeguarded, what not to do, what to do, which is very much required at this present junction, at this present scenario, at this present time. And it was very much useful for all of us, right? For us, for our family members, everyone. But once we are in college, what is the most important thing that we require? Yes, ma'am, tell me. What is the most important thing once we are in college that we require? Anybody? The most important thing for a college pass out grads or for a college pass out students is a job, right? Ultimately, we are here today, we are sitting here, we are spending our time, everything only to get a job, and that is the most important thing for everyone, correct? Let me tell you one thing, guys. Hello. Yeah. Cybersecurity is the only industry, quote unquote, cybersecurity is the only industry at present where freshers are being welcomed with a very happy note in the industry. Because, as ma'am has told earlier, the number of opportunities, the number of jobs is humongous for a cybersecurity professional. Mark my word. And as Mr. Mukherjee has also told, it's nothing about technology, nothing. No, it's all about the mindset. But yes, to get a job and which is easily available for a cybersecurity professionals, we need to maintain our own standards. And for here, most of the organization nowadays, I'll be not going anything about theory or something like that. No. My slide will be on this one, what are the job roles, what are the opportunities, which industries we are looking for, okay, and how why we are here, okay, why we are here and what we are looking for, okay. So, it's nothing rocket science to learn cybersecurity. No. If there is a will, there is a way. You can do it. It's as simple as that. If there is a will, there is a way and you can do it. But for a cybersecurity professionals, everyone nowadays requires a global professional certificate. All the organizations nowadays requires कि a resource should have multiple skills. A resource should have a multiple skills. Yes. A resource should have a multiple skills, right? And a company will only take or only absorb a candidate who is having multiple skills. And where cybersecurity is giving you the extra option. Because at present 3.5 million resources are required worldwide. With a criteria, star marks, you should have a global professional certificate so that you can be a part of the industry. As simple as that. And to learn that, yes, we have Samaveta with you. You can get in touch with Samaveta because they have the world-class instructor. To learn a global professional certificate, you need to have an instructor. So that plays a very crucial role. Now, CH is the only certificate, it's the gold standard certificate in the world where you have 20 plus job roles. If I say about my education background, yes, I'm also a BTech guy. I have done my BTech, I have done my MBA, that's all. But yes, right now I am into cybersecurity because I have upgraded myself. So guys, please try to understand. At present junction, on the 21st century, we should always upgrade ourselves. If we don't upgrade ourselves, we will be at loss. We will be just spending our time, and in return we will be not getting anything. So that plays a crucial role. If you see, okay, for a cybersecurity CH candidate, it's not only that you will be getting a job in IT sector, no, not at all. You will be getting a job in 26 industries, starting from information technology, consulting, financial, banking, everywhere. Everywhere. And you know what is the market scarcity right now for a candidate to get a job. So why just don't think on it, jump on the cybersecurity professions, jump on the cybersecurity industry, be a CH certified and rule the world. As simple as that. As simple as that. Because it is the only certificate where there are 20 plus job roles, and all the industries, all the companies nowadays look for multi-resource. That resource should be multi-skills. They should have a multi-skills. So, as a CH certified candidate, you will be the foremost important resource for your company from day one. Because previously there were 4 pillars of a company which was running. I mean to say the 4 departments. One is marketing, another is IT, another is finance, another is HR. But right now, for any organization to run, there are 5 departments, and the addition department is cybersecurity department. Without a cybersecurity department, an organization cannot run smoothly. Because nowadays all the data, all the important information are on the cloud, are not being there on the physical existence, but it is on the virtual thing. And they need resource who can safeguard their important data, important information and everything. So you can understand what will be the importance of you from day one. And the job opportunity for a CH candidate, you can just search on Google. CH jobs in India. You will get n number of jobs. CH jobs average salary in India. I bet on you guys, you will be surprised to see the salary structure for a CH candidate. Okay? It is as Mr. Mukherjee has given you the entire knowledge of phishing, everything. Mr. Roy has told you about the practical exposures, how it is being done. So now it is about the, yes, we are aware of now everything, but we should be also aware that there is a standard to get into the industries. And cybersecurity industry, there are n number of opportunities. As I told earlier also, now also.
Chakraborty, just a moment. Students who are not interested may please leave the hall. Don't disturb the others. Sorry, Mr. Chakraborty. Continue, please.
At present, the number of jobs, see, this is the data of last week, okay? These are some of the job portals, starting from LinkedIn, Career Builder, Dice, Monster, Naukri.com, everywhere. The CH demand is always highest in the world. And the only industry where freshers are being welcomed, and the salary is same for everyone. Correct? Because this is a global professional course where skills will be safeguarded. Because without any skills, nobody will be giving you a job. As simple as that. Yes, we need a degree, but to carry on with our job, to get into the industry, to rule the industry, we need to upgrade our skills. And from day one at this competition junction, the skills are very much required. Okay? Now, why I am telling all of this? Okay, why? Because we have the data with us. Top 50 organizations who are looking for a CEH candidate. Top 50 organization, and it is not only from the IT. Not at all. Every industry, starting from healthcare, starting from aeronautics, starting from manufacturing, starting from logistics, starting from IT, starting from banking, starting from finance, every industry, even Symantec, the antivirus company, is also looking for a CH candidate. Can you imagine? To safeguard the organization, all the big organization, all the small organization, all the private sector, even the government sector. Last month, I think in last 150 days before only, okay? CID has given an opportunity, they were looking for a CEH candidate. That means they are looking for a EC Council CEH candidate. Can you imagine? The government sector is looking for EC Council candidate. Being a non-political, I am not getting into the political scenario, but our Prime Minister has also told to safeguard our nation, we need nationals for cyber security. Correct? And EC Council is the only standard. Without EC Council certification, you can't be into the cybersecurity industry. You can't get into the cybersecurity industry. So it's your thing, just I would request you to enjoy the time to learn something, gain the skill, rule the world. Okay? And slowly and gradually you will be safeguarding not only your organization, but you will be the part of the country who will be safeguarding the entire country as well. Because our neighboring friends, countries are always trying to invade our power grid, are always trying to invade our army sector, are always trying to invade our n number of things. But yes, we are having, as a country also, cybersecurity warriors. We need more warriors, young warriors like you, but there is a standard. You need to have a CA certification. Okay guys, thank you for all of your time. Just remember one thing. One second, I will leave you very soon. Just remember one thing. ROTI, R-O-T-I, ROTI, return on time invested. From now onwards, whenever you will be having roti in your food, you will be remembering me. Guys, this is the time, as because you are very much young enough to invest the right time on the right thing to get the right return. So remember roti. Thank you, and wishing all of you a lovely weekend and an advanced Diwali to all of you. Be safe and be a part of the cybersecurity industry. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chakraborty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Roy, Mr. Chakraborty, and of course, Mr. Shushuman Mukherjee was wonderful. But I don't think we were that good. We didn't behave that well today. I'm so sorry to say. I know you are hungry. I know your attention level has crossed the limit. The speakers were probably talking too much. But that was actually meant for you. Whatever they said, it's indeed not only needed by you, by every citizen. All of us should know whatever they have guided us today. Thank you so much, students, for bearing with us. Thank you.